you got 8 lakh rupees to spare and you want a second-hand ride that looks cool even when you park it next to your boss's BMW. You want a car that gets you all the attention from that office hottie you're trying to impress. Well, if you want bells and whistles without having to pay the earth for them, then look no further than a used Honda Civic. For starters, it looks cool. It sent the Corolla back to the drawing board and made it look oh so last millennium. Those tail lamps drip with coolness, and even though it's all over the road, it still makes you go wow. Now, a lot of older people out there don't like the Civic's interior. They say it looks a lot juvenile. They say it looks like those 1980s Star Wars video game sorts. But to me, it's a zone in itself with those trippy blue lights. And it was quite radical when it came out. And even now, it's light years ahead of the Toyota Corolla. The low-slung design promises a planted ride with minimal body roll. The 1.8-litre motor pumps out 130 bhp, which makes it adequate enough for city sprints and highway rides. Minor glitches include cramped rear spacing and low boot space. A few checks are mandatory to ensure the car is in good condition. Now, the Civic is a pretty low-slung car and the Indian roads aren't particularly kind on its underbelly. So before you go out and buy one, squat down and check the sides if there are any dents or cracks. Now, don't forget to check the suspensions of your car. To do that, all you got to do is take the car on a bumpy stretch of road, and if you hear a lot of rattles and squeaks coming from the suspensions, that means your suspension bushes are completely worn out. And if that's the case, don't forget to negotiate a discount or get it replaced before you sign the dotted line. Now, most important, don't forget to check the auto box of your car. To do that, all you got to do is pull over, flick the shifter from the parking mode to either the drive or the reverse mode, and if the car jumps ahead with a jerk, that means it's a classic case of misuse and your gearbox needs a major overhaul. And I advise you should stay away from that kind of car. Spare parts, however, aren't exactly cheap. Headlamps retail at 10,000 per piece and the tail lamp will cost 4,000 rupees. The front and rear bumper comes at 4,800 rupees and 4,500 rupees each. A 2-year-old Civic would cost you somewhere around 7 to 8 lakh rupees, and trust me, at that budget it doesn't get any cooler than this. So if you find a Civic that confirms to all the tests that I've mentioned, just go out and buy it.